Hey guys, just covering the Aussie dollar, 30th of January today. This is Saturday. And I just wanted to kind of do it on the fly with you and just kind of cover the Aussie dollar pair and just see what's basically going on and what I'm looking at and where we can look for entries and targets and so forth. So I'll be mostly operating on the 4 hour. I'll look at the daily as well, of course, but I don't want to do too long-term trading for this instance. So, all right. So we've got on the daily chart, we've got price action as so. Now, one thing so what we've seen was we've got this big move down. We've got this consolidation kind of period here, and then we have the market rollover. What I also might actually do now is there's an actual interesting trend developing here. I might actually see if I can try and draw. Right, so you get this. Right, so I'll just key that in there as being an important note. Right, so there we go. That's a good color. I like trend lines because I use them different odd times. I don't really use it a lot, but they do tend to provide a lot of guidance as well. So. All right. So what we see is price action kind of bottoming out here, creating a new lower low. Then the move back into previous support now turned resistance, which is around these levels here. So what I've been saying for the last few weeks is I've been waiting for price to go back up to here to look for an entry level to go short. And we're finally getting back there. For a second I didn't think we would, but we're finally getting back to that level. So what we'll do, we'll go down on the lower time for the 4 hour. And what you see here is as so in the 4 hour time frame. Now there are a number of harmonic moves here. We've got an ABCD pattern as well, so we've got a harmonic move from the low down this level here. And if you do a copy and paste, you do get a perfect harmonic move up down there. Now the question is is this the actual reverse? Is this where price is looking to reverse, right? We're kind of back at structure, right? We've also got a pattern completion too, I believe. So we've got a number of signals to say that this is the top here for this move here. So the question is this going to be the case, right? So I might move there, I might move there. Just give me a sec. So we've got a potential. Well, we've got a confirmed cipher pattern, right? Completion at that level. I'm just measuring this out just to make sure it is what it is. Yep. So you've got a confirmed cipher pattern that's completed right here, and then we reversed back down. Now, interesting thing is there's a lot of these wicks here. See these wicks? We're looking at those ones. So there's a lot of buying pressure still, which tells me that we could actually see this go up a little bit more, right? Now the cipher pattern, although we've got a reversal there, right? Price action, the trade is still valid provided that it doesn't violate the X leg. Okay, so we can still see another up move. This cipher pattern is still valid. We just have to change our target levels. That's about it, right? Our initial targets for the cipher pattern would be, initial targets would be there, right? So you look at targets there initially anyway. But what I'm thinking is that we might actually see a move back up here, right? Which would be perfect, right? Your risk reward on this one would be awesome, because then like right now, if I took the trade now, which is, I can still take it here and just leave it there and not worry about it, right? This is how much risk. This is the risk reward you're looking at initially for target ones, right? So it's about a 1-to-1 risk reward. But if I look for an entry around here, okay, same stops, maybe a bit more if you want. The the risk reward is, look at the improvement there. You're looking at 1 to 2 or 1 to 2.5, right? 1 to 3 actually, risk reward. So if you put in $1, you're hoping to gain $3, whereas the first one you're looking to gain $1 basically. So how am I going to look for in areas of where this might, why does this area look good? So if I go into a lower time frame, 1 hour lower, I've got, we can look for harmonics, right? So I've already got one harmonic here. Gives me a completion around this level here, right? You're probably also looking at for fib extension levels. Let's say this move. We can measure several different moves. Got 161 extension, right? Which is a selling signal there. We can look for extensions around everywhere really and see what we get, right? Perfect. You've got confluence, 2 161 extensions, right? What else can we look for? I can look for more extension, but what I do is when I go to the daily, I just remember something else too. So what I wanted to look for was ratio confluence. So we get down here. Look at that, 61% retracement, right at our level, around that, within the vicinity of where we want to look for a selling opportunity, right? Now, what else can we look for? Let's look for kicks. Let's see what happens. We do one up here. We do a ratio. If we look for ratio levels, it's a bit too far up, I guess, but it doesn't. Okay, probably might be too much there. Go to 1 hour. Yeah, so I think that's it for now, really. You've got a cipher pattern there, so you've got a completion. This is also still doing high. This is also still making higher highs, all right? So we've got higher high, higher low, higher high, and we're higher low. So we'll just have to wait and see. We still might be a little bit more downside, maybe. Who knows? But we're going to be looking for the first thing to look for is the violation of the structure. If we break this structure level, then we can safely say that we're going to be looking for another move higher, right? So this could still be in play. So that's something to keep an eye on. But I'm definitely looking for a reversal around this level here. Now, if we get that reversal, then how far we go down, I don't know. Right? Initially, I'd be looking for the 68 and a half as an initial target. But these things take days to play up. So yeah, it's not going to happen in one day. So that's the Aussie dollar. Now on the longer term side of things, Aussie dollar is struggling, right? So we're definitely going to see a move down to the 65s. I don't see how we can't. We shouldn't. We will. How long it stays down there for, I don't know. Okay, it could be short term, but it's something that I'm watching at the moment. So that's the Aussie dollar. Hope that helps, and best of luck.